Come on, bro. Sit down so you put on your shoes, bro. So y'all around here. Yeah, nah.
No.
Yeah, nah. Sit down. Hush. I have prepaid lights, chat.
That's crazy. I don't even know what the answer to. I don't even know what that even means.
Hey, little girl, you need to go on back over there. God damn. No, bro.
Yeah,
No.
paying y'all. If y'all can help with anything,
just leave it alone. I don't give a damn. Show
I
ass up and leave it
appreciate
alone. Get up there and chill, bro.
Cash out paying y'all. Don't sit here and watch because I'm blocking. I can
Shut
see everybody
up.
just watching.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Hush. Be quiet. No, 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 no. No. God damn, shut the hell up. I seen yesterday, man. Shut the hell up.
While y'all coming in, double tap the screen. Get your daily heart meet. Bless the panel. We need money on the cash out.
Boy, shut your ass up.
Who you talking to?
Oh, he gone. Gone.
Yeah, you better be gone. Shut your ass. Sound like you just got your mouth off and out of here screaming at another. Shut the fuck up. You like a little. Don't you see my kids in here? Have some respect like a man.
You're kidding me, right? Are you kidding? You're kidding.
The fuck boy in your face, lame man. You come here playing and shit. My kids in there.
Hey, Shay, good morning.
You ain't finna do. I'm in Landrum. Come on, Campbellton. Y'all putting land trying to do. Set the tone to me. Come in the city. I'm in the city. Any of y'all want to get active today? We can. So you ain't sending it on their live. Stop playing with my kids. Before I put a on your. You ain't finna do shit. None of y'all trying to get active. You talking about come on, Campbellton every day, up and down MLK every day. You trying to.
You need to relax.
I mean, that but a whole Hey, I do this every day though. What's the problem? Damn, you gotta get up for me every day. Yes, she is. Look now, look. How she not for me?
Damn, you think the kids really want to hear all that before they go to school?
Exactly.
Not listening to nothing. What the kids doing? Look at literally what the kids doing. Look at literally what the kids doing. She playing on the edge of the bed. He running around. He sitting right here with headphones. Cause she want to be in my business is just for me. That's why we argue. You think the kids want to hear all that this morning? The kids ain't doing
But don't entertain it like
you sitting right here on the phone being mad. This ain't got the kids. I told you, bro.
Cash pay. I'm still blocking. I don't give a damn. I'm still blocking.
Like to say that. Quit talking about the kids and all that. Just
I
like
said you're being too
loud.
loud. Damn, you always want to say somebody.
Okay. Okay. Then I just say okay. Then I just say okay 1,000 times. She steady talking. I told you girl got a problem.
Thank you.
Quit being loud. I pay the bills. What are you talking about? Shut the lame man. Come outside, get active. 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 Yeah, that's what I thought.
I would like to be anonymous.
Anonymous. Okay, so what we'll do is just have your phone number.
I seen his
military.
Not at all.
Okay, is the family part of an Indian tribe or heritage?
No, ma'am, not at all.
Okay, to your knowledge, is anyone in the home currently ill, or are there any safety concerns for the household that we should be aware of, such as animals or?
No, not animals or.
Okay. And
well, actually, yes, animals, yes. Not attack animals, but animals being yes, yes, actually.
Okay, are they considered big vicious dogs?
Oh no, not in that manner. It's just no, ma'am, not in that manner. No, ma'am.
Is it the father or the mother?
They both are live in together, but the mom works, the father don't. So I guess you can say both, but the father is more so the primary caregiver. You could say.
Yeah, if they're both in the home, we'll start with the mother's information. You mentioned India. Is that I as in India? N as in Nancy, D as in David, I-A?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then I have Walker, W as in water, A, L as in Lima, K as in kite, E-R.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you know her phone number and address?
I don't know her phone number. I probably could get you the address. Actually, I probably can give it to you. Give me 1 second. There's information, but phone number. I can give you the address. It's 18.
Road Southwest.
Mm-hmm. It would be 30331.
Okay, now do you know the mother's birthday?
I'm not sure. It just recently passed.
Okay, her marital status?
She's not married.
Okay, her race?
She's black. But I'm not sure if that's his same current phone number. I can still give it to you though, just in case. So it's 5 children. If I can just give you a breakdown, you'll kind of understand why I don't have too many accents. Like, I'm not sure of the children's first and last name. I just know of nicknames that they're being called of. Now, I know this person. We're from the same city. I don't know him personally to where we're friends, but he does live, like, live shows. And man, when I tell you, it's so like, it'll make you sick to your stomach, the certain things he's done. And it's all on recording. I would say 8 years old, all the way. The youngest one is probably like 3 or 4. 2 girls, 2 boys, and then she's currently pregnant. Fridge, the kids are in the background jumping up and down, asking for food. He has to go to hotels every other day when the lights get cut off, and he don't have the restore fee, and people send him money to keep it on. My concern, again, everybody struggles, so it was concerning, but that wasn't my concern up until the point to where it's videos of him doing stuff for views. Like his daughter or his son was sitting in between. I have the video of this. And he's making his area jump through his jogging pants that he has on.
Yeah, well, that's disgusting.
I have a video of him, like he's sitting, like as he's sitting on the couch regularly, but with his legs like gapped open, and his child is in between. He's got the camera pointing at between his legs where his child at, and making his jump.
So the child is on the lap per se?
Yes, ma'am. She's standing in front of his lap, like touching his knees per se, like both her elbows are on his knees, if that makes sense. And as soon as she turns around to him, he makes his area jump 3 times.
Oh, what is going on here?
No. See, he partially exposed himself. That's the part I was gonna get to next. So what he does is he'll go on Instagram Live and put on like revealing like basketball shorts, and will take his off and will literally stand there while his kids are literally touching him, asking him for food and stuff, and making his swing, and his shorts were on, and like, hey y'all, send me a cash app. Like, it was one that was so crazy. His like at his lower stomach and his V line was showing to where you can see his ears, and he was fully, and it was up, and he was making it swing within his shorts while his kids were in the same frame.
Are these primarily the female children?
Both. It was female. Both of them. All of them were in the room. You will see it in the video. All of them. This morning, where it wasn't the same, but he was yelling at them mad because the lights were about to get cut off, and he couldn't reach his goal for getting cash apps he would need.
Do we know how the children are being hurt, harmed, or affected by this maltreatment?
Yes, absolutely. I just think, me personally, coming from a child who has been through things like that, it's just children shouldn't be exposed to certain things. Now, if he's really, really homeless, as he says, to the aspect of, well, not homeless in that aspect where he has nowhere to go, but where he has to be homeless when his lights get cut off because he don't have the money to go, that definitely affects the children too when they're all cooped up in a one bed hotel room and not even able to eat unless the live is able to send in the funds for that. If I'm not over exaggerating, almost daily. He's on live right now as we speak. This is how he makes his money, by going live, asking for cash apps, and doing certain things like I just explained for a wow factor.
Now?
Absolutely. It's another video I would like to send to. I know you say it's a process, so I have to wait till they reach back out. But the kids in the background, he gets hard with his shorts on, and grabs their kitten and tells the cat to this, and literally not, but the print with the cat's mouth, if that makes sense. Like, he didn't pull it out. He just pulled it out with the cat by the neck and put it right there by the cat's mouth.
Let it out.
When did that occur?
I'm not sure of the days, but it will all be on the videos. Like I said, this has been going on because he has been, like, he goes live every day. And the icing on the cake was this morning, him yelling at them kids in their faces, telling them to shut the F up because he can't get no cash apps. It was just a lot.
So the children are at home now. Where's the mother at per se when this is happening?
Most of the time she's there in the background. Like this morning, she's in the background. She tried to interject and tell him not to talk to them like that, but he just shunned her out, and she listened. But typically she's at work. Like, he's the stay-at-home parent, so she's typically at work. I'm not sure. I know she just got her CDLs and she's going through that schooling. I'm not sure what company it is, but I do know that she just got her CDLs.
Okay. All right. Well, what I'll do, sir, I'll have this information staffed for the supervisor. The county will be notified of the decision made. And I did make note that you have video footage of these incidents. So
yes.
They may reach out on where to submit those. So if you see like an 855 number, just try to answer it for us here shortly.
Okay. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
Welcome. Thank you for calling. Your time and information is valuable to the department. You have a great day. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. You too. Bye-bye.
Damn.
Y'all gotta know it's a method. So I know it's a lot of stuff in the comments y'all are saying that I did not say. Y'all gotta understand, this is just the first call. Okay, it gotta get escalated. When it gets escalated to that matter, then we're gonna have all that. Y'all know we got all the videos, we got all the proof. Y'all don't know I have a whole Discord dedicated to Zah. Send me all the videos and pictures and files. So he's on live saying he's gonna call the police on me. Y'all, I did not make a false report. Y'all didn't hear me just lie to them people. Nothing that I'm doing right now is illegal. I didn't even give them a fake name. I was ready to give my name. As y'all can see, I can do an anonymous report, which I just did. There's nothing that I did illegal that he can press charges or the police can retaliate towards me. What he's gonna say, that I called the police and reported him for being a creep? No shade. He can't do that, y'all. Trust me. This is chess, not checkers. He's panicking right now. He shouldn't care, right? If you know he's a great, exceptional father, nothing's happened, what the him calling the police gonna do? One, he just saying when he fought Tommy, he was a real street. He don't do all the games. So what you calling the police for? You're going down. In India, you going down right along with him too. And you lucky I don't find out where you work at, because I'll definitely tell them folks. Literally, y'all be so sick and weird in them head talking to them kids like y'all crazy. So remember the conversation I had before I called CPS on him? Y'all gotta watch when this gets posted on the blogs. Pay attention to the comments, okay? Pay attention to how it's gonna be these sympathizers who's been here for 70 years and who the PJ think he is coming and interrupt not entertainment. Y'all gotta pay attention to them comments to see who has something to say about everything that I said except for the shatters. He's been doing so much for years. It really is about time. Right? Do you have any proof, Babs? Because I got a Discord. Yes, I have a Discord. I want everybody to send in their proof because he's going down. I'm gonna 100% follow up. I'm gonna stay on top of it. It's not just a one-time call. This is gonna be me following up and he's going down. Hashtag protect the children.
You know, I called it out a few months ago when he had the doubt thing and the jumping thing, and I felt like that was too far. We had a whole entire discussion. At what point is it taken too far on Instagram and that things? And it's just like the fact that it's really people that sit around and are entertained by the torture of children.
No shade. And that kid is so weird because them kids gonna have to grow up, especially the fact your oldest is a little girl. Kids before we like sponges. There's some jokes now that y'all know from being grown, listening that y'all wouldn't even supposed to listen to. No shade. Let's just be for real here. We like sponges when we kids. Them kids observe and pay attention to everything that's not cute at all. I was 3 years old, but y'all been my first crush from Head Start. My first was 3 years old.
Remember everything. They're gonna remember the motel rooms, the leaving being left on the side of the stores, left on the freeway, the abuse, the mental abuse, the salute acts. It's just a lot. It's just a Maddie, but you know, in the house with her kids. But at least she didn't do nothing in front of her kids. In front of them kids.
Someone touched you, boo? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Nobody ever touched me. Ever. That's not my story.
I just feel like at one point
I have siblings and cousins who've been through that, and I know for a fact how that can affect people for the rest of their life. Literally, no shade.
Almost every kid that came out of my granny house ended up gay. All her foster kids ended up gay.
Yeah, no shade, y'all. That shit leaves from people for real. For you never know how that. I was like
the next day.
Can y'all send in? I ain't got nothing to eat but some bread. Help, please. Can somebody send me $2 so I can get a hot dog to put in this? Please, man. I'm hungry, bro. I'm hungry, bro. I ain't got nothing but some bread.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Nah, bro, what y'all nigga, bro? Y'all ain't gonna do that shit. Others on it, y'all just come here for me every day, bro. I need others on it, y'all just come. Y'all niggas, bro, leave me alone, bro. I'm trying to take care of my kids, my family, bro. Y'all don't sit on here and harass and call CPS on nobody else on the app but me, bro.
That's a damn lie.
Leave me alone, bro.
Daddy.
No, bro.
Daddy is hot.
Sit down, these niggas sit on here and just called CPS on me yesterday, bro. You feel me? Like, people just sit on here and harass me, bro. Literally. Man, you do know me, fam. Quit capping, bro. You be on them T pages and I'm capping, fam. That'll be anything to fuck with me and my kids, bro. That's lame as hell, bro. Get the phone with that, bro. That's what I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm sick of that, bro. Leave me the phone, bro. Y'all don't have to come in here. Even if I ain't making it, I'm a bomb out. Let me be the bomb, bro. Leave me alone, bro. Y'all don't have to keep coming in.
Daddy, can you get a piece of bread? Daddy, can you get a piece of bread?
Nah, man. Y'all ain't getting no bread. No. I'm free, fuck it. Tell to the baby. Sit your butt back.
Daddy,
Chat, can y'all please help me? Please. We asking for support on the live, man. Why y'all doing a nigga like that? Boy, you better get out that window, boy. Or I pop your little butt. Don't climb up in that window no more. Can y'all please help, chat?
Just stand outside for a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yay! Press, look.
Support on the live. That means double tap, send again. That's what that means. Not just seeing please there.
These kids, bro. Ain't no food for the kids, bro. Nothing, bro.
This name weird as
I've never seen nobody sit around and just try to dog a nigga just doing like this every day, bro. Every fucking day, bro. Every day, bro. Every day these folks sit right here and just personally attack me, bro.
No,
The views going up, but the support going down. What the f is that?
Sorry.
Be
I
quiet,
still
Tati.
ain't got the money to get y'all just up there with y'all there.
Now, you ain't even make the money to get over there?
No, I didn't. No. Anything at this point. Anything will help. And ain't no dollar amount. Nothing's too small, nothing too big.
Daddy, I'm hot.
OMG, what in the entire F's is going on here? Now, all jokes aside, this is a very serious situation. And unfortunately, like most people on this here side of the internet, Zai walked himself right down this lane, constantly took left turns when it came to them kids, as the internet has been warning him to take the right one for years. I know for grown folks, it's hard to listen to anyone else but yourself. However, these folks love to use the internet for their benefit, conveniently avoid the responsibility that comes with it. As much as these folks claim they want to grow and make money when it comes to social media, they better be happy that they are considered small creators, because when you're a big creator, you can do the smallest thing. You just may have the SWAT team surrounding your house in 5.5 seconds. It's not really about what you do, but how you do it. And when it comes to the weird things like making his blank jump while his kids are in the room, that definitely has to do with action. He honestly should be sickened with himself just listening to it. Worried about folks calling CPS on you and your kids, instead of realizing that folks believe that they are in danger. Instead of you reassuring the internet that it won't happen again, you double down on more reasons why he did it. I can definitely say I'm between a rock and a hard place when it comes to this situation, just like I was when Alvo called CPS on Tommy, because these folks do indeed do some things that FCPS got a hold of more than likely would not be good. However, I never heard anything good from anyone who was taken by CPS either. Typically get more verbal abuse, mental abuse, and touched on depending upon the situation. It's 80% more likely to happen in CPS than it is to happen in the care of the parent, even if they are quote unquote unfit. But to be completely honest, I believe it's just a scare tactic, which clearly isn't working on Zai. He hasn't stated in any ways how he plans on changing his ways. Because if PJ really wanted his kids taken, there are some non-negotiables that would get kids taken immediately. Even when the lady on the phone asked him about pow-pows in the home, PJ said no, even though we have all seen Zai with a pow-pow. Things like lights being off and openly admitting to not being able to feed your kids while they're in the back yelling and screaming about being hot and hungry. Why is this man sitting out in a hot car all day? Unfortunately, when it comes to the essay, and or alleged essay should I say, unfortunately, unless you can prove that something more has taken place, CPS will typically pass over that accusation. However, if PJ would have mentioned not quote unquote taking rugs on the live stream, and other things like showing his empty refrigerator that he does at certain times to varnish cash apps, those are things that CPS takes a longer look at. And I could be wrong, but I honestly believe that PJ skipped over all of those on purpose. As far as personally feeling bad for Zai, as many times as he's done come on this here internet and had the opportunity to change it all around, most folks on this here side of the internet refuse to do so. He has come to the internet and shown us that Kayla Gibbs' lights was off and that she had no food in her fridge. His supporters were even talking about calling CPS on her. Now, I do truly believe if someone actually wanted to help the kids, there are multiple different steps to take before CPS, like contacting the family, which PJ loves to do so much, and or even warning India if she continued to allow Zai to do the things that he is doing on the internet, that they would call CPS. As much as she be over there like, that's my man, I'ma stick beside him, I truly believe if she had to pick between him and her kids, it would be her kids. So I could be wrong. I rarely watch his live streams, and even though I do go back and watch old videos as far as receipts go, I haven't been watching a lot of these folks as long as most of the supporters have. I could only imagine what else they have saw. I don't know what would possess a man to be playing with his mess while his kids are in the room. I don't know, y'all. Let me know in the comments below what y'all think about that part of the video. Don't be stingy with them likes, kings and queens. Smash that like button right below the video. Subscribe to the channel and turn on your post notification bell. Bedtime ain't even bugged y'all the whole video. Let me find out the girls is back to waking the internet up after breaking their alliance with their so-called friends. And now they back on the grind doing interviews. See, I'm glad I watched it in two parts, because Tommy was asking some very sensible questions, and it was clear to see that the interviewee Vaughn was very intelligent by asking sensible questions and allowing Vaughn to actually speak instead of insulting her like he has done other guests in the past. He low-key ended up dropping all the tea. Is it just me, because I had no idea that trans Kylee and they Adonis trans in a mental health facility? Obviously, it's a mental health shelter. Even though I don't comment on physical appearance or mental capacity when it comes to disabilities, it's low-key all making sense now. I low-key felt bad for the stud bond. He was definitely left high and dry by Adonis. Kylee done came in like Swiper. Swiper, no swiping. Done swiped that girl's girlfriend / boyfriend right from the cubicle. Now again, as I stated, I watched it in 2 parts, and I was very proud of Tommy up until the end. Like someone said in my comments, they love to use BedTime name in vain, but failed to mention that the influence is evident. Tommy was over there conducting that interview like a grown man. I wonder where that inspiration came from, trying not to curse and whatnot. Now maybe it had something to do with Tommy the Gossip's mic not working, having a high-pitched sound when he did speak. Claimed it was due to Vine having an Android. Not him coming for the Androids while his iPhone was over there screeching up a storm. Things low-key went left. Tommy asked if he could ask Charlie Brown a few questions. And I can't even cap, I was just as confused as Tommy. Charlie Brown was even in the background. The last time I seen Charlie Brown, he was hanging with Kylee and Adonis. When Tommy attempted to check Charlie Brown, went down, down, baby, Austrian a Range Rover. Before I pour y'all up this next hot cup of steam and tea, come on now, y'all. Don't be stingy with them likes. Smash that like button right below the video and subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know everything in this video is alleged, and all content used in videos does fall under fair use for commentary purposes. Over here on BedTime Reacts, we add lots of commentary, comic relief, and advice to every single video while we react to videos. If you don't like videos with lots of commentary, I truly hope you find one that suits you better, but my bedtime bandits already know. Hang with me, BTBs. Nobody's gonna love them better. BedTime gonna stick with you forever. As long as y'all keep showing love, smashing the like button, subscribing to the channel, and blowing up them comments. Truly appreciate it, BTBs. Where would I be without you?
I made it official. She became my girlfriend, and we hit it off pretty well. As time went on, she started having her, input. Of course, if she's my girlfriend, she's allowed to have an input as it pertains to whatever it is that she feels like I need to work on, or something she may not like that she wants me to change, vice versa, as it pertains to her. So in the process of that, she critiqued her moments, and she would say, like, you need to be more confident in who you are as a person. I need to see more masculine side of you. I need to see you basically stand up for yourself in certain situations. Like, she wanted to see the actual, I guess you would say, stud role in full effect. And some of the things that she wanted to see, you guys know that me being in a shelter, you can't really give off certain things. Like, you don't have the ability or the access to do a lot that you want to do, but there's some things we get leeway with. So, for example, or to be that person that, she wanted me to be. So in the midst of us building our relationship, Kylee comes in the mix.
Oh no.
Where I saw Kylee for the first time, she was outside going crazy, screaming, cursing.
Well, duh.
Because she was on bingo. I didn't know nothing about bingo at that time. So I'm just like, who's this girl that's going off? Not knowing that she's a whole dude. So I'm like, who's this girl going off? Like, why is she so loud and brolic and so on and so forth? And then after a while, it wasn't until Nay found out that I was switched to her floor on the same side where she has her bed on, like base. So they moved me to her floor, and they literally moved me like walking distance from her cube up. She notices that I'm literally across from her, and she's like, oh my God, I don't know what to do now, because now you're closed. Now I get to see what I want to see. Like, now I have more access to you. I can touch you, flirt with you, all that good stuff. Because now she's seeing me, like how I move, how I act, how I carry myself. What does my little living quarters look like? Am I messy? Am I clean? Like, so now she's seeing like a little bit into what I do or how I move when it pertains to my space. But then as our relationship goes on, she tells me, oh, I'm so attracted to Kylee. And, I want to do some things to her. And I'm like, how are you saying this to me?
Why does they have a man? It doesn't matter if that man got wig on, food tissue. Why is a man allowed to be in the same facility with y'all as y'all are women at the end of the day, even though y'all are studs, dykes, whatever y'all claim y'all to be? Why is this man who have genetic NUT in his system out of his, his manhole? Why was he allowed to be in the room with you? And secondly, what happened with the poly for you to say, I don't want to do it? Because what made he wear people clothes. He always looking disgusted and nasty. He ran around here with that pack. He don't touch on these little bitty kids. So
our shelter is literally an all women's shelter. But I didn't know that they accepted trans women at our shelter. Let me not say they accepted. The staff accepted trans women at our shelter. As it pertains to Kylee, I feel like the staff was fraternizing. They were giving her more leverage when it comes to certain things in the shelter. Because according to DHS, if your ID says that you're still a male, technically you are a man and you should not be in the women's shelter. But I don't know how she got away with it in the system. Before I answer those two questions, I do want to piggyback off of what you asked when it pertains to the poly and why I said no. So the reason why I said no is because, number one, I felt offended as a stud.
Makes total sense.
She did not give me the opportunity or the chance to show her what I can do personally. She gave me space to show her some things, but she didn't give me space to show her everything. So I felt like I was being challenged as a person, because I was not meeting her needs at the time that she wanted her needs to be met. And because she had another advantage, she went for what was easier for her to receive rather than being patient with the person she was supposed to be building with. Anything. And then also as it pertains to the clothes, I saw when I first met her, she had clothes, but there were clothes that she asked for from somebody else who stayed in the shelter, and they gave the dresses to her. Now the other stuff, I don't know. She could be taking it from people. She could be wearing Jate. I'm sorry, because that's her first name. I'm so used to calling her by her first name. Adonis. She could be wearing Adonis clothes. I wouldn't put it by her. Shelter is called Henry Street Women's Shelter. It is literally a women's mental health shelter.
Having intercourses or relationships when y'all are living a homeless lifestyle? You can answer that question.
Because I honestly think at the end of the day, we are all human and we all have needs and wants that we want to fulfill. And sometimes some of us really desire for certain things to be in place as we move forward in life. But it does not necessarily mean that it had to happen right then and there. So I wasn't at my program. I was trying to do other stuff, trying to get stuff situated. Certain people, when they told me to just do it outside of the shelter, like my bro Charlie, that's sitting right next to me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
be on live a little bit.
Stuff that I did that I should have never did. For instance, like taking her phone. I apologize for that. I'm gonna own up to what I did. I'm not scared to admit my wrong. But yes, I do feel like in a sense,
where you had to lay your hands on her.
No, I never put my hands on her. The most me and her did was argue and got in each other's face, but I never put my hands on her. She actually put her hand on me.
Meanwhile, this nigga putting his hands on me.
But I never put my hands on her.
About was it real? Was it fake? Because you don't know. But they say he went to the reception. So that was one question I wanted to ask him. Like when he went to the wedding, what was it about? Was it real? Was it fake? Because you don't know. But they say he was there, so he would be able. So he don't know.
I'm there to meet them there, and yeah, it was real. Went inside the courthouse. We did that. It's real. There's nothing fake about it. That ass. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be real and honest. I'm not gonna lie to you just because they my people. Nah, right is right and wrong is wrong, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. Yes, it was real.
The next question I want to ask Charlie Brown with him trading spots and over there with you now, knowing that y'all have a situation where y'all are into it with each other. How do they feel about him being over there with you at the party?
Cool. Nobody has any say so over who I can talk to and who I can't talk to. I'm 50 years old. I can talk to who I want to talk to. That's number one.
I mean,
number two, I ain't taking no sides. But right, like I said, right is right and wrong is wrong. And I ain't gonna say nothing that's not true. Point blank, period.
So, they into it with each other, and it's like, I'm not saying you're doing it because I like you. It's basically giving like you're playing both sides. So if I was Kylee and homegirl, I hit you because you playing both sides. You over here.
Let me say that right now. Let's bring that back, Bubba. That's we hanging out. If they don't talk, that's on them. They ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't them. But if I'm hanging out with Kylee and Adonis, I'm hanging out with them. If I come back into the shelter and I see my dog V, I'm hanging out with her. Are we talking about any incidents about Kylee and Adonis? No, we do all that, yeah. We soaked up, lotioned up.
I want to know, are you in the same shelter? Do you have a mental problem? Or are you just chilling?
Sorry. Somehow got so juicy.
Hold on, y'all. I'm in the shelter for your mental.
Yeah, I'm in the shelter. Not for my mental. For my crib. Point blank, period. I've been mental since I was 7. Ain't nothing. I can't do nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm doing what I got to do.
I think that you are holding a lot of things back because you are afraid of Kylee.
Wait, say it again. Go ahead.
I'm not Kylee. I'm not afraid of Adonis. Charlie Brown. You know, the dog Charlie Brown that be hanging up on the bed and no bird.
Do you want to be in a relationship with Kylee? And that's why you allow yourself to sit up on here and lie for them and say they got engaged, they got a wedding ring.
The LGBTQ, she's a female. It even says it on her license, New York license, female. You know what I'm saying? Understandable.
Okay, thank you, Charlie Brown. Be quiet on the creep potato. Let's get back to hunger because you. No damn female. So we're gonna go ahead and just we're gonna get back to you. You talking to Rick, Charlie Brown, talking to Charlie Brown.
Excuse me, I just gotta say one thing. You call me a liar and I don't like that. I went with HRA with her.
What you wanna do?
What you gonna do for no reason? I wanna dance. How about you?
No, I'm just you a liar.
I'm not a liar, boo boo. I went. Well, how you think she got her ID? You gotta go to HRA to get your ID, Mamacita. What's up with that?
I'm not your But anyway,
I was thinking that if I'm lying so much. Don't ask me a question. I ain't gonna believe.
5 minutes later.
If you want me to tell you the truth, all of y'all goddamn shelter and get together while y'all sit up here playing love and matchup with these relationships, especially with Kylee. I wouldn't be following Kylee if he was the last slow goddamn bus that came at 10:50. Tell Papa Smurf she ain't gotta pop it to me, cause it's not about her. I asked her a simple question. Tell Papa Smurf to calm on down, cause Papa Smurf, we ain't got the same beef. Tell her she ain't gotta talk. Just shut up and be quiet on the creek. Hold on. Saw something? Did I saw something?
Yep, for sure.
Cause I don't want to be. If I start something, I apologize.
At the end of the day, Tommy gonna be Tommy. Not him over there getting on Charlie Brown. Everyone who is around Kylee is not Sherlock Holmes. Whether or not it's real or fake, Kylee is walking around showing an ID that says female. It does look like a New York State ID when I Google it, even though some supporters have informed me that it will not work outside of New York. How the hell is Charlie Brown supposed to know the difference? She actually has proof of what she's saying. Unfortunately, the other side is just speculations and accusations as per usual. Charlie Brown did attend the wedding as well as the reception. I'm sure has no idea what Kylee and Nate Adonis planned or set up. However, they did have a lot of different friends there and were all dressed up as though they were attending a wedding. And as of right now, no one has provided sufficient proof to prove that the wedding was indeed fake. So again, how the hell is Charlie Brown supposed to know the difference? Especially when they're all in a mental health facility. Now, as per usual, Tommy claimed that the interviewee was coming back, but she never did. Before that, had the live stream on mute, I guess, while Charlie Brown was going off. And Tommy says he wants to interview Nate Adonis' ex-husband as well as Nate Adonis, not realizing that having static like this within an interview only makes other people tell other people not to interview with you, which is unfortunately the reason why Tommy hasn't done an interview in such a long time. Even when he was paying folks 5 times the amount that some other people were to interview them, due to them getting insulted mid-interview, word started to spread fast, and just like that, folks were over there getting paid $50 and $60 for interview and being after they're getting a possible $200 flat from Tommy. We have even seen his supporters send different people thousands of dollars multiple times. Avery got about $1,000 and so did Mr. Honey Supreme. If you think about the fact that some of these folks really aren't in the best position in life and still turn down an interview for money due to their integrity, if you want to continue doing interviews, you would think folks would learn from their past mistakes, but who am I kidding? As I stated earlier on in the video, I did watch it in 2 parts. For the most part, I definitely believe that Tommy is getting better at his interview skills. However, just because some are willing to risk their morals and integrity doesn't mean that everyone will. I know a lot of folks have a lot of different opinions as far as befriending folks who aren't friends with other folks you're friends with. However, I don't believe that Vaughn said anything too negative on that live. Charlie Brown to feel as though she wasn't being a good friend by listening to it, vice versa. And as per usual, make sure y'all go over to Tommy the Gossip's channel to check out the rest of the interview. Vaughn did say some other interesting things you all may want to tap into. Not only like to put a few clips in when it comes to things like interviews so that the traffic can be directed to their channels. I just love how they be playing mind games with folks, knowing truly deep down that bedtime is a benefit. And this video's bedtime bandit membership shout out goes to C Renee. C Renee is not in any way, shape, or form a new member and is an A1 Day 1 OG bedtime bandit. It has really come through for your girl in some major ways. I thought it best to give shout outs to those folks who have not only signed up to be a member, have consistently stayed a member to help support your girl, and you're truly appreciated, queen. But you already knew that. Love y'all. Peace. Did y'all see them folks over there in their comments talking about love you down boots? I swear the influence is evident. Hopefully everyone is having a lovely Friday evening.